If your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle, this is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break or fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow. Now welcome to the hustle. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hustle, hustle, yeah. Hustle, hustle, yeah, yeah. Hustle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Hustle Podcast. I think it's safe to say, gentlemen, it is officially summertime. How we feeling? What's up, Bass?
Time to sit back and unwind, bro. I'm just so happy, bro. It's so nice today. Walked out of the school at one of the schools I work at. It was blazing hot. And I literally, the first thing I said was like, oh my God, saying it's summertime, eh?
Yeah.
It's summer. I had to take my jacket off because I had a jacket on, a tracksuit jacket, and a hoodie. And listen, in the morning, it was kind of chill still.
Nah, you're kind of exaggerating a little bit, but it's okay.
I do, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I tend to exaggerate sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. You're a little bit overstated, but that's why we love you, bro. That's why we love you. That's why we love you. Who do we got on the episode today, man?
Hey, man, I'm excited, bro. We got one of my brothers in the game, man. One of the hardest workers as far as just being in so many different lanes, bro. A man of many hats, bro. This guy's a MC, artist. He's an actor. He's an entrepreneur. He hosts a platform, runs Barz Up, which we're going to get into. I mean, you might see him on your local TV screen just watching TV. You might just see this guy in a Walmart commercial.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Just randomly. We got my brother in the building, man. Wahlee Sparks. Welcome to the Hustle Podcast.
What up?
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Shout out.
Shout out. Y'all already know.
Shout
Y'all already know
out,
the slogan.
bro.
Shout out to all my people.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Let me start it quick on that, on shout out.
Yeah.
Because I seen, not a controversy, but at some point, I think it was last year or the year prior, I think it was on Facebook, there was this debate about where did shout out come from and who said shout out first and where
And who they tag to let y'all know.
to let them know,
To let
you know
them
what I
know
mean?
who started that shit.
What is shout out? Where does it come from? Tell us what is, bro, because you're shout out.
I'm the shout out guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the originator, the one who created the word. It came out like a couple of years back when I saw on Facebook somebody wrote shoot out to say shout out, but he wrote
You fucked it up.
yeah he fucked the whole thing up.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
That would have got flagged back in the day.
Exactly, you know? So when I saw that, I was like, you know what? If you're trying to misspell the whole word like crazy like that, let me just misspell it with style. And that's when I wrote shout out. And when you're in Montreal, and I would say especially more on maybe in the French community, shout out, when you say it fast, it sounds like shout out. Yo, shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it rolls.
It rolls, and it has a swag to it.
Yeah.
You know when you say it, right? So I went with it, and since then I've been saying shout out, and that's where we at right now.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out. So I started the brand. Shout out Livret.
Oh, wow.
You know
Okay,
what I'm
now
saying?
it's all making sense to me
Yeah,
now.
it's all making sense.
Entrepreneur,
Shout out
we out here.
Livret. So if you want your shout out crew neck, because for now it's only crew necks that I have. I got a couple of t-shirts, but it's different. It's shout out. I got a couple of stuff. Just holla at your boy and you'll see the brand.
Shout out at your boy.
You know what I
By
mean?
the way, the guy came through dressed to impress. We gotta
facts.
commend the man on his getup. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. Got the exclusive Reeboks on his feet, bro.
Bro.
We
But
got
I
the
mean-
AI them shits.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
We
What
got
are
the-
those?
What
Yeah,
are those? But
that's
in
a
a
fact.
good way. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But yeah, me, I've been, swag has been part of my life. You know, my first mixtape that came out in 2009 was called Got Swag, and in French was Check le Swag, because I've always been fly since the beginning of my rap
Yeah,
career.
you're somebody who even at the small, like a smaller event or the biggest event, you're always very mindful of your reception, of your perception.
Yeah, but I mean, my wardrobe is there's only fly shit in it. So like, it's not that I'm forcing anything, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say
just
it's effortless. That's
effortless.
funny
Yeah,
to say.
yeah. Because
That's
people
what I was gonna
sometimes I go to an event and be like, yo, you had to dress all like matching up like that. I'm like, bro, I woke up. I said, okay, I'm gonna wear that. Oh, I got the shoes with that. Okay, nice. Okay, let me put the pants on and I'm out. That's it. It's not something.
But it's a Montreal state of mind too, because Montreal, we're the flyest city in Canada, bar none. It's not even close. In terms of fashion, that's a super duper fact. So it's like it's important, and you know what? I think it gets overlooked too, because I see a lot of rappers that these guys don't know how to dress, and not necessarily that it matters when it comes to the music.
The name.
No, but listen, name the names. I can name a couple, bro. But for real, it's like it's part of your image, bro. Like you got to be able to put yourself together, and this is something that I tell people too, because it's like, yo, literally, like the way you're dressed, that's the first perception people are gonna have of you. Before you even open your mouth, people are sizing you up. So you got to
seen before you heard, right?
You know what I mean? I mean, like, you know, wash your ass,
heard.
put on some cologne, put on some fly shit, make sure you look good before you leave the house. That's just the basics.
Yeah.
Basics.
But most importantly, wash your ass.
Please wash your ass.
Please.
Oh my lord! We talked
Please.
about how it's getting nice outside and the summers out here and stuff.
Yeah, the swamp ass is about to
the
start, bro.
basic of freshness.
Yes,
Some
freshness.
lotion.
Yes.
Some deodorant.
Yes.
Very important.
Come outside.
Wash your mouth too. You know what I'm saying? Some people
what I'm
don't even
saying?
brush their teeth coming out the crib.
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't an AO.
With no, that
No,
wasn't-
not ayo like. No, but just ayo like. What are you doing?
Like,
bro?
Get
you know
your
what
shit
I'm saying?
together.
Like,
Yeah,
your
like,
breath,
get your
I
life
can smell your
together.
breath from across the street, bro.
Holy. We want flame bars. We don't want flame.
Yeah, flame on. You know?
Dragon breath out here.
keep a two breathman is what we're trying to say, basically, man. I was bumping the music on the way up here, bro, and I gotta say, man, Sigala yella cheat code for real, bro. That track goes
see what you
hard
did
as
there,
fuck.
bro.
You like that, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
yeah.
for real though. Cause no, that track was hard. I was bumping. The hook is mad catchy.
Thanks,
It's
bro.
it's a vibe. Let's talk about the project a little bit.
Yeah, STSTS, si tu sais, tu sais, and c'est la traduction anglaise de if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's all about the people who knows me and the people who don't know me. So if you don't know me, you're gonna learn, and if you know me, you realize that I've been real since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a personal venture. Volume 1. I have 2 other volumes coming up.
In the plan.
It's all the STS.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah, it's a trilogy. And le volume 1, c'est je dirais le plus hard beat-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Quand tu dis hard beat wise, tu veux dire genre street agressif.
Yeah, aggressive. Like the production. You know what I'm
exact.
saying? Like, except for the song Work, ça c'est le seul qui stand out.
Yeah.
More like a radio-friendly-ish type of sound. But lyrically, I'm not like soft. Like
No, you were getting busy.
Non, mais
You were
c'est
getting busy.
intéressant que tu dis ça parce que, tu sais, moi aussi, j'ai fait un refresh. Puis Work, to me, c'est très anthem. Tu sais, le hook, c'est très genre... C'est très anthem, c'est très genre... c'est pas preachy.
No.
C'est motivational, mais c'est genre relatable. C'est
Yeah,
comme, yo,
'cause
moi
you gotta
aussi,
work.
je dois work. Là.
Yeah,
I'm out
exactly.
here, like...
C'est ça.
Si je peux me réveiller dans le matin, you can too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's also kind of like what you're saying in the cheat code joint too. But it's just in a different
More like more of a street
perspective.
angle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
Like I like the growth, because for me, as artists that are moving into more wise years through life experience, I don't want to hear you rapping like you're 22 years old anymore, or like you live the lifestyle of
Talk
a
to them.
22-year-old,
Talk to them.
or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So for me, you're in a Larry June-esque sort of content where it's real to your daily life and trying
facts,
to inspire,
facts.
etc. You know, where
Facts.
did that change? Where did that like? Parce que ça c'est l'aspect.
You said it.
Vraiment
It's evolution of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the basics of this world, of this life that we live in, is to elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Comme tu peux pas rester la même personne que t'étais l'année passée. That's how I move. You gotta elevate each year, each time. It's progression. It's part of life. Because if you stay with the same mentality, you'll stay
going
stuck.
nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And people will look at you like, what the fuck? You got the same gear. You got the same way of thinking. Like, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? So
You're stuck.
you're stuck.
Yeah, bro.
And being stuck is not what the human is made to be on this earth. We're here to create, and creativity brings growth. Growth brings evolution. So c'est quelque chose de naturel à la fin de la journée. So you need to. It's a must.
For me, I think it is a matter of us getting older as men too, or as people, but as men in this case.
Yeah.
Because, shout out to Monkey. He's in the building. He was on the
Facts.
episode
Shout
last
out,
week.
shout
Big
out.
bro in the building. Shout out. You're right.
Shout
You're
out.
right. My fault. I fucked up. but we were talking about this a little bit last week, just in the sense of I came up with like an anecdote, a story of like a lot of the people that I grew up around, they're still on the same shit we was on when we was 17, 18. These guys, they're not. There's no movement. There's no. So I had to literally separate myself from certain elements in my life in order for me to progress in life. So what I'm saying is, I say that to say this. As an artist, especially in the hip hop realm, I think it's super, super important, especially as we grow, into our older age, if you want to call it that, for us to make music with these topics. Because it's important for people to know, like, it's okay to change. Because unfortunately, a lot of the time in this culture, it's kind of it could be looked at as corny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're a square, you're this, you're that. And it's like, no, bro, I'm a grown man with kids and I have a future that I'm working towards.
I totally agree. I feel like that's one of the problems as far as, the keep it real. Like,
Exactly.
why aren't you keeping it real anymore? It
You
makes
can
me
keep it
think
real
of the
at your-
Jay-Z
at an
line
older
of
age.
like,
But what is real to you? That's the question.
And what is real to real life? Genre, tu sais, comme tu dis la ligne avec le 9 à 5 ou le 9 à 5, it's like saluting both sides of the equation without hating and kind of like understanding and empathizing almost. But at the same time, is that like what you want to really be putting your energy
Because I've
and
seen both
attention on?
sides. That's why j'ai vu les deux côtés, le street. C'est pour ça que je dis dans H2S, je viens du pavement. J'ai un pied dans le pavement et un pied sur le trottoir. Tu sais, I've seen both. I've been in both. And at the end of the day, you can't be in both all your life. That's where the evolution comes in. You know what I'm saying? Après un certain temps, là, tu réalises que non, like the street shit doesn't bring you anything but either going to jail, getting shot, or, s'il n'y a pas de evolution in the streets.
Ouais.
You know what I'm saying? Because
There's
you're doing
there's
the
no
same
exit
shit.
point.
There's no exit point. You know
Ouais.
what I'm saying? Like, c'est pour ça, everybody who's in the street want to get out of the streets.
That's a fact.
And when you get older, you want to get out of the
But
streets.
that's who you could tell who's really doing it and who's not, because it's the guys who are really in it. They're not necessarily still happy about it, bro. Like
Exactly.
To me, if you're in your 40s and you're still chopping a sevens, bro, c'est pas impressionnant.
Mais non.
Yo, you failed, my G. Like, you
facts,
failed, bro.
Facts.
100%, and 100%, and it makes me think of Mace on "It Is What It Is" when they had a little thing with Jay Prince, and Mace said like, "Yo, you're in your 60s still trying to be a street dude.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
You failed.
You failed.
You failed at life." Like, and I totally agree. Like,
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm happy to see you be like intentionally motivationnel.
Yeah,
C'est ce que je veux dire.
yeah.
Puis comme
But at the same time, you can't be corny when you're doing it.
Mais c'est ça, c'est
comprends?
pour ça que je dis anthem, right? Because work to me, it's like I want to actually play the record and like get high. Like that's the kind of music I want to listen to on the daily. You know what I mean? It's easy to digest, mais y a des bars aussi.
Yeah.
You're
Mais
barring
enough
out too.
bars, enough
like the
bars.
third verse, la génération du IG.
Yeah.
Ce verse est
Yo,
crazy.
bro, the last verse, it's all about them I'm talking
Mais c'est
about.
ça. Puis
You know
moi,
what I'm
tu sais,
saying?
je travaille avec des teenagers. So for me, like, that's why that verse, I guess, hits my head
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Because,
yeah.
like, I'm humbled by these youth every day. Like, it kind of shows me, like, damn, y'all are plugged in.
Yeah.
Like, we're not plugged in like that.
No.
And I'm addicted to this
Yeah,
phone.
we all are.
Yeah, we all are.
But we weren't born with it in our hand. That's the difference, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Some Matrix shit right there.
But I need to
Chills,
get off that more often than
We all do, bro.
Bro, sometimes I'm like, the fuck, man? I've been an hour on this shit.
But you know what I've been noticing, and tell me if it's the same way, and we don't got to get political or nothing like that. So if I'm doing too much, feel free to let me know. But what I've noticed lately is my algorithm in particular, like I feel like it's programmed to just make me a hateful, angry fucking person. Like I'll be scrolling through my shit and I'm like, I gotta put this down, bro. I gotta put this down because this shit is trying to get me to go to war with the other side. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, you know, like, I don't know, man. I feel like for people who don't, I'm lucky enough to where in my career, I sell cars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in my career, I have to deal with the public. So I deal with different walks of life, day in and day out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So, but I can see how if you're some guy, exemple, genre, tu travailles dans une usine or whatever the fuck, puis tu deals pas avec le monde chaque jour. Là, t'es sur ton cellulaire, sur ton timeline every day with the algorithm, bro. You're just gonna hate everybody in life, bro. You need these interactions with different walks of life in order to be like, you know what? Yeah, we might have different points of view, different religions, different politics, different this and that. But at the end of the day, bro, you're just a human being trying to feed your family like me. You know what I mean? So like, yo, I really want to like take a break from my phone for real. Like I've been thinking about it. It's funny you brought it up because I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I think I need a little pause on the timeline.
Yo, my algo, the thing is, there's so much information and I love to learn new stuff and there's so many things. Oh shit. And I'm stuck on trying to know everything.
Process
Everything. And I want to know everything. Oh shit, that too? Oh shit. And then like an hour just passed.
Yeah,
I'm like,
for
what
sure.
the fuck, bro?
You go down the rabbit hole. Yeah, for
100%.
sure.
So,
100%.
because I'm into like eating better, you know.
I wanted to talk about that. I'm glad you brought it up.
I'm all about being a better, like physically, you know. I'm reading a lot of books, and there's also this whole war going on. You know what I'm saying? And all these different sizes are talking, giving you different topics and good points.
Yep.
Especially on the other side, though. The other side, but whatever. But still, and you're trying to see, oh shit, they're doing that too. Oh, that's what's happening now. I'm like, damn, and you get lost,
It's
bro.
too much.
It's too
overwhelming.
much. Right now, there's a war of information. That's one of the
You're absolutely right.
big things that's going on right
You're
now.
absolutely right.
And
for sure.
they got us with that shit, so we can be distracted all of our lives and not focus on our main goals in life. So that's one of the things that. It's happening right now.
100%.
Absolutely.
So we need to get off the phone and focus more on our lives and making our lives better.
I totally agree with you.
And with that is gonna be more enlightening and more like appreciative of your life than just seeing all this negative shit going on. Besides the fact there's a lot of positive shit and a lot of information that you can like, you know,
level up with, and grow
but it's like it's crazy right now.
You're right. I think we do have a certain responsibility to kind of pour diriger notre to diriger notre énergie genre versus whatever it should be, put towards.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'm sorry if I went a little bit too
No,
dark.
No, not at all.
that's-
Not
I
at
didn't mean to
all.
take
That's
this
part
turn.
of this life that we're
Bro, that's
that
that
we're moving
Roman
and
talk,
living
you know what I'm
in.
saying?
You know
And
what
I'm
I
all about
mean?
that
Like,
shit. So
I totally agree, and I want to build on that thought real quick because since you're taking us on this this deep dive, I definitely think that one of the things that maybe we're not realizing as a generality is we have more access to each other and we have more access to information, mais en même temps, les plateformes and information pushers, for lack of a better word, have way more access to us
yeah,
in a much more quick, easy way.
Oh, yeah.
And also have a lot more control over, we talked about the algorithm, like what you're seeing on whatever platform you're on is meant to keep you
hooked.
and
Yeah,
on the
facts.
platform.
It's
It's
literally-
meant to stir.
It's forming your
certain-
perception of reality.
Facts.
It's mathematically, scientifically proven. All this
Facts.
stuff is algorithmic, and then the things that work well get pushed by the internal system, and it's all, I think, like you said, part of a
It's
bigger
kinda
picture
like
distraction.
It's kind of like a weapon against us at the same time.
I wouldn't even say kind of.
I
It
was
is.
going to say I wouldn't say kind of
Yeah,
either. I
yeah.
feel like it's just we have every single newspaper, every single news outlet, every single non-news, third-party, non-commercial outlet of everything
Yeah.
is
Right there.
right there instantly. And the same story is being told by 100 different people that have a different perspective of the situation and also a different intention on what they want to make people perceive of the situation.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that comes into play too. Like it's.
But what I'm noticing with it too is because it's the confirmation bias, right? It's whereas like say whatever side of the argument you're on, tu vas aller chercher genre le monde who agrees with that.
Yeah.
You're gonna form your little clique, your little tribe of people,
Facts.
and now it's us versus them. And this is what's happening all over the world right now.
A lot
it's
of
happening
division.
all
yeah,
over the
a
world.
lot of
bro.
division. That's one of the things that
It's scary. It's terrifying.
Like they want. You know,
Who is they?
they, bro.
I just got dangerous.
Who is they?
We might want to steer clear.
They.
Those who shall be unnamed.
Yeah. I think it's probably better that way.
I want to jump into one of the first things you talked about, which was eating healthy. Because, I mean, we're talking about you are what you eat.
Yeah.
You're what you consume,
Yeah.
the thoughts, the things you put into your being in that manner.
Yeah.
But you're what you eat, you're what you drink, etc.
Yeah.
And that's something you know, you're on your social media a lot, like talking about eating healthy at home, cooking
Yeah.
for yourself,
Yeah.
eating more fruits and vegetables.
Yeah,
Puis
yeah.
aussi, ça c'est aussi un autre Larry June type, tu sais. parce
Yeah,
que,
yeah.
Tu sais, les smoothies, puis going on your bike,
facts.
puis tout ça, comme...
Facts.
Ça vient d'où ça? Parce que c'est nouveau dans ton branding.
I mean, it all started 2020, bro.
Oh my God, we're back to the they
Lockdown.
talk.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's 2020 changed my life entirely, bro. Like before 2020, I didn't know where I was going in life. I was doing other things, you know. I was eating whatever, and no real purpose. You know what I'm saying? And 2020 showed me that I was living in a world full of lies. So that's when I started to inform myself and educate myself. I wasn't reading books before 2020. I was reading magazines, bro. I was reading Double XL, The Source, or whatever.
Wow.
I have 100 books at home now.
Wow, that's fine.
I didn't read all of them, but still.
No, but you're jumping
They're
and
there, and
perusing.
then as soon as I finished one, I started another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I educate myself more. I ask more questions because they've been feeding us all this information, and you realize that all this information is not really good information. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I just realized that, okay, so I'm not eating good food, but if I eat good food, why you don't want us to eat good food, but McDonald's is open when everybody's sick? Like, it didn't make sense. 2020 didn't make sense to me.
It's also the only food that's affordable, which is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy. So then you close the gyms, you close everything that's supposed to be healthy, but you keep all the unhealthy shit available.
Yep.
You know, like SOQ was up
was
and running.
bumping.
Yo, c'est trop drôle que tu dis ça.
SQDC was up and running. You know what I'm
Holy,
saying?
with lines down the
Lines
block,
down
bro.
the block,
They said,
bro.
oh, yo, here's an
You know
extra
what?
$2 grand a month.
Yeah,
bro.
Come spend
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
That's crazy,
So
bro.
everything wasn't making sense to me. So that's when I realized, bro, I need to make sense what I put in my brain and into myself. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
He did it for us.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it started gradually. I wasn't like being super healthy right away, but gradually, you know,
It's a journey.
It's a journey, and you get information, you see what's going on, and okay, you can eat that. I eat way less meat. I don't have meat at home.
Ouais.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
If I eat meat, it's outside of the house because I'm less of a prick when it comes to eating outside of the house, you know. But
Word.
when I'm in my house, there's no meat, bro.
makes sense.
Yeah, I
You don't
remember
wanna be that
when we
guy
chilled
every
and we
day.
but
shot, we didn't
and
have that.
it all depends what you give me. What's the option of what am I eating? You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
So like if you give me there's only like red meat, beef or pork, I'm gonna be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to buy something else. Like,
Word.
you know what I'm saying? I'm more on the white meat side of things if there's that on the menu. You know what I'm saying? But if
Chicken,
I can
fish.
yeah, but even fish is even worse than
Yeah, for sure, bro. Some of that stuff is getting real unclean the way it's...
a lot
yeah.
of fish are like not even on the ocean. They're like made
factory fish.
factory
100%.
fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of mercury in fish, so fish is mostly out the window. You know what I'm saying? So it's mainly like what, chicken? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So And there's so many stuff you can eat without meat, bro. And it's all about how you season your shit.
That's
and
true. Yeah, for
people
sure.
don't know that shit.
See, I don't know if I could give up meat. Pause. I don't know if I could give up the meat though. Like, I don't know, bro. I mean, like for one, obviously, I need meat for for my training and shit.
But,
like,
bro, like, I saw a dude
yeah.
who only eats fruits, and he's big. He's swollen than you. He's bigger than you.
Hey, listen, we're gonna have to get a side by side, me and him, to see.
No, bro. Like, I'm telling you,
I'm
like,
just playing.
he's like.
I mean, yeah.
There's protein in fruits.
No, for sure.
protein in
No, say
vegetables.
Circa-
Protein
say-
and
say-
and all
say
of your
Circus has
and all of the
further-
meat that you're eating are from animals who
Mammals
who
that
eat green.
greens.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's very funny.
But
I
to
was
be
why-
honest, I love meat though, bro.
Yeah, but I
it
mean,
is
like,
super funny
yeah,
that you
yeah.
say that because some of the biggest, strongest mammals on the
Bro,
planet
like,
are
when you compare
you know,
yourself-
hippopotamus,
Yeah,
elephant,
yeah, bro. Like
like,
gorillas, bro. They don't need
whale, like
You know
no
what I'm
whales
saying?
actually
They-
not
they can-
vegetarian. There's no vegetables in the water.
They can pick you up and throw you like you're
Ouais, c'est vrai.
garbage, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, from what I've seen, there's,
got a Glock. You can't throw me nowhere, bro.
there's
but,
more
yeah.
digestible protein in a pound of broccoli than in a pound of beef,
Bro, so
from what I understand.
there's peaches.
Yeah,
as
but
far as for your
from-
body's
from-
enzymes,
100%, but from
et
what I
cetera. And
understand,
I love a
too-
filet mignon. So
Oh, for sure, bro. Come on, but like from what I understand too, it's just like the meat protein there's a certain way that it digests, especially when your goal is to build muscle. So, which is obviously my goal. You know, but I mean, listen, to each their own, bro. There's no wrong answer.
No,
necessarily,
no.
you know
There's
what I
no
mean?
wrong answer. But
I'm not here preaching to, you know?
All I'm saying, like, if you eat meat because you like meat, and it's okay to eat meat, make sure that it's from grass-fed animals.
yeah, facts.
Because the thing about meat in the whole North of America, it's not good meat, bro. We have the worst food in the whole world. You go to Europe, they have good meat. They have good most.
That is true, though.
You know what I'm
Worst
saying?
food
As soon as you
regulations,
get out
yeah.
of North America,
Yeah, that is true.
everything is way better
That is true.
for your health.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of ingredients that we have in either
Preservatives.
candies, preservatives, they don't have it over there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's banned.
That's why
Banned
I'm like
substances
I'm less
in
meat
food. Yeah,
when
yeah.
it comes to North
colorings
America.
and different like
Yeah,
you
bro.
said preservatives.
Yeah, coloring. The meat you buy at the grocery store, they put a color so it looks good, but the thing that they put on it,
Yeah.
the fuck it is that.
You're right though, because like
And you're eating that.
I get my meat straight from the butcher, which is like in
That's good.
yeah, and my ends is like the farms are right there. So literally, because I eat about 8 to 10 pounds of fucking mincemeat a week, right? So like I know that shit was killed yesterday. It was killed yesterday. It's
So
fresh.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
If you want to go to the meat way of things, you know what I'm saying?
butcher.
You go check the butcher. Go check Benny, bro.
Go check Benny for real.
Butcher coming.
Yeah. The butcher coming. But let's get back to the music a little bit, because again, I did listen to the project on the way up here, and one thing that I noticed, which I really liked, bro, was that like your beat selection is really, I find from song to song, it's really different. Like you incorporated a lot of different vibes in terms of the beat selection.
Yeah.
There was some definitely more, I guess I would say, modern digital sounding stuff, but you also had some of the, what did we call it last week? The new bap? Like
new bap.
Oh, yeah,
but
it's
with
the
like
new
a
bap?
new
bap.
the
Yeah.
the new bap, which is dope, man. I like to hear you switch it up, especially on one project. So like, what would you say is like the through line on this project in terms of like not only concept, but like what was the sound you were kind of going for with this?
To be honest, everything was created organically. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, the first song STSTS, to say, a good friend of mine, like I know him from way back, and I didn't even know he was making beats. So I started listening to his beats, and I was like, "Yo, bro, your beats are crazy." And I went to his house one day, and I was like, "Yo, I need a song. I need a beat for STSTS. Like I need, because that's I found the
name.
the name of the whole project, you know." And he just played that beat, and I was repeatedly saying, "Si tu sais, tu sais. Si tu sais, tu sais." I was like, "Oh my God, si tu sais, tu
found it.
sais."
Yeah,
So I
you
found the
found
beat,
it.
you know what I'm saying? One of the, like for instance, Cheat Code was made, I had it on an old beat, and we revamped it to sound like a new age.
I can see that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And it was made by Baxter, the one who's featured on the song.
Okay, nice.
And he made it from scratch in front of me, like, "Yo, bro, crazy." You know what I'm saying? So, and for the other beats, I got tu sais. No Gimmicks. That one I found it on the net.
Okay.
Because sometimes you don't want to wait
Right.
to find a beat maker and this and that. So I was just fucking around on the net. I was on was it Track Pros or the other one?
BeatStars?
BeatStars.
BeatStars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I was just scrolling down and I found that song, that beat, and bro, I was heavy on Conway when I heard that beat, and that's why.
You said that
Yeah,
shit at the beginning.
yeah, I'm on my
okay.
Conway shit
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it, so I ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And the other beats, like I said, it all came organically. I was the feature on Foo Verse. The beat maker was a friend of his, and he had the beat. He was like, "Oh, let's go!" And we just killed it. The H2S was made by the same guy who made the STSTS.
Okay.
So he was
Nice.
still on the same vibe ish, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
new bap. I love the saying new bap. I like
Ouais,
that.
that's
C'est bon, c'est
yeah,
bon. J'aime bien
yeah.
new bap.
I think it was Monkey that said it. The first time I heard it was
Oh,
Monkey.
straight
I
up?
think last
Yeah.
week.
Okay. Shout out
one more
Monkey.
time.
Shout out
Shout out
Monkey.
Monkey for giving the Hustle podcast the term new bap. You heard
New
it here
bap.
first, folks.
Shout out.
Shout out, yeah.
And
Shout out.
for work is my boy Warren Marquette, he has a beat on each volume of all my projects because he's one of the best kept secret from Montreal for me. Warren Marquette.
Shout out.
He doesn't like when I say this, but for me, he's like the Dr. Dre of
Aye, aye, aye.
when it comes to beats.
That's a
it-
big
'cause-
statement.
It's a
right
hard
there.
moniker to live up to be fair.
a
No,
big
no, but
statement,
I
though.
get what you mean,
when
though.
I say that is because his beats sound so professionally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So like on the engineer
Like
side
on
of it.
the engineer, the sounds that he picks,
Yeah.
the everything.
I mean, work is, like I said, an anthem. It's very back and forth
Yeah,
with
yeah.
our listener. It's very like I'm involved.
but the thing
fully
about
in-
work, I made it drumless, because all of the songs on my project, except for Cheat Code, because Baxter made it from scratch, but all of the projects, I'm like the producer. I have all the stems at home, and I create the beat how I want it.
Okay.
So when I heard work, he had the drums, everything, and I was like, I took out the drums, and I fell in love with the fact that there was no drums in the first verse.
Wow.
And then I put like the drums at like the sixth bar, or exactly, and
Wow,
one of the
yeah,
last
yeah.
bars I put the drums. And then on the second verse, I'm like, let me put the bass on the second verse. And then the bass just comes in, boom, boom, boom. So
C'est crazy que tu décris comme ça because one of my favorite verses of all time, c'est Andre 3000 sur International Players Anthem. Puis
And
quand il a envoyé le beat, Pimp C, when he got the beat back and he heard Andre rapping on like this drumless thing, he was super pissed. But it's so iconic now
Yeah.
in retrospect. Puis c'est très.
So work, that was work, bro. And tu sais, c'est sûr, les autres, j'ai changé un peu, but work was the main one that I really changed the whole shit. And
So let me
so
ask
at the end of the third verse, all the beat is there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It builds up.
It builds up,
But that's what
exactly.
gives it that anthem.
Yeah,
feel.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, and
Yeah.
your flow is that double time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask. So
YG.
from a recording standpoint, did you record it without the drums, or did you record it with the drums and then take the drums off after? That's what I want to know from a rapper standpoint. It's a good question.
OK, je vais vous dire quelque chose.
Rap with the metronome in
You know
there.
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you an information that I didn't give to nobody.
Okay,
Hustle exclusive.
Yeah. C'est... Le beat original, c'est pas ça.
Oh.
But it's the same beat producer. Warren a fait le même beat. And my manager is mad that I didn't take the original beat.
Okay.
Because the original beat is hard. It's a whole different feel.
Yeah.
But it's the same vocals.
Yeah.
You change the beat, and it sounds more like, say, smooth to the ears with the one that you heard.
Yeah.
The other beat, it's grimy, bro.
Okay, I got you.
With the same verse, and the verse is grimier because of that.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
brings it out, yeah.
And the original idea was I was gonna keep the original beat, and the third verse is gonna be what you're hearing right now. But when I heard when he brought the new sound,
Yeah.
I fell in love with the new sound and I took away the old beat. And that's why I put the drum list, and that's how it happened.
Listen, I think it happened the way it was supposed to. I couldn't hear it on any other beat at this point.
I'm trying to picture it, and I feel like I can't because the work song is so good as is currently.
Yeah. But okay, off the record, là, après I'm gonna make you listen to the original.
Oh yeah, please. I want to know what's gonna happen with the beat. Are you gonna use it for something else?
We might do a remix and bring the old beat back.
Okay. You trying to swing your way into another feature over there, Bass?
I mean, hey, listen, bro.
Bass
I'm
stays
actually
working.
gonna
No,
be
man,
on the second, or is it the third?
I'm just busting your balls.
Non, ça, c'est... Non, t'es plus. I'm sorry, bro.
You heard it here first.
Yeah,
I am
you got
off
scratched.
the project.
You're off.
bro.
No, because we changed the whole thing.
Okay, ouais.
Changed the whole thing, and it's a whole other beat. Ça n'a même plus rapport, là.
Oh, wow.
Ouais. Puis l'affaire qui est fucked up, c'est que you could have been on it because it sounds more R&B-ish.
Ouais.
But I have, like, my manager, he has an R&B artist that I know about.
Okay,
way
let's
back,
go.
And he put him on.
Shout
So,
out.
yeah. Mais si lui était pas là, I would have put you inside.
Hey, placeholder basics, baby.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we on another song anyways. L'autre song.
avec le gars du
the
Swede.
Yeah,
Swedish,
exactly.
Swedish
so,
producer.
Yeah, so I'm with you on another song.
Oh,
so
what's up, man? Hey,
I still
let's
got
go.
you. I still got
We
you.
out
You know what I'm saying? So there's no love lost. You know?
Hey,
Of course.
we out here, bro.
Yeah. So volume 1, STSS out now. 6 songs. You know, l'affaire qui est nice, c'est que chaque volume has 6 songs. So basically 666. You know what I'm saying? Et puis le monde donc sont comme yo 666 the beast. No, it's not the beast, bro. Like when you really know what 666 means, it's all the composition of the melanin. 6 protons, 6. J'oublie toujours. À chaque fois que je dis la définition, j'oublie les deux autres 6. But those 3 6.
Les deux autres 6.
Those 3 6 fait la composition de la mélanine.
Okay, I never knew that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can Google it if you want.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mais
we're
je sais
going
qu'il y a
deep
protons, 6 protons, 6, it makes melanin.
I feel like it's got to be a neutron. And let's not do
Neutron,
science.
electron, that's what I was thinking too.
I don't know about I don't want to get into
Yeah,
that.
let's not do that, 'cause I'm not a
to make
scientist
sure
by any
that
means,
I'm
yeah.
not saying some bullshit, but I know about the first one I told you.
Okay, fire.
But yeah, so 666. And the second volume is coming July,
Let's go.
and it's a whole different
Different vibe.
vibe. Dance more like club-ish, talking about women.
Okay.
C'est lighter subjects.
Okay.
There's a couple of tracks you can dance to. Et comme je t'ai dit, j'ai flip l'autre qui est rendu un R&B plus ish song. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
So yeah, fait que c'est un total different feel. Fait que j'ai hâte aussi d'avoir ça le
Le
sortir.
marathon continue.
Yeah,
Yeah, always, man.
Of
That's
course.
what it is, bro. And you've been on the marathon as far as our rapper
Yeah.
for... Ça
Since
t'as
2005.
commencé en-
Okay.
But I mean, tu sais, 2005 professionally, I was on a CD since 2005.
Yeah.
My first appearance on CD.
Okay, c'est comme ça que...
So
That's how I
veterans, man.
define my
Yeah.
own release too. It's like the first time I released an official first single
Yeah.
was 2014. That's my...
Yeah, but you been rapping.
No, yeah, but like he also says, for me, it's like, what is the first time you brought work to fruition?
Yeah,
Like, here, world, here's me officially putting something out as an artist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
2005, bro.
So how do you
21
21
years.
years.
Ouais, hein,
21.
t'es vieux, mais t'as pas de l'air vieux.
Bro,
C'est parti du regimen de bien manger, les fruits,
ben oui, bro.
drink water.
Bro, when you take care of yourself, you look good plus longtemps.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
C'est vraiment ça, là.
Ouais.
Puis là, I'm gonna get eventually into fasting vraiment, là. That's the next step.
Mais t'es
Parce
déjà
que-
sur ça, non?
Ouais, mais c'est intermediate fasting. C'est comme si je
Yeah,
mange.
it's not the same.
Je mange à. Mon premier meal est à midi, genre.
Word.
And then you stop at 8 o'clock.
Before, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know? Mais moi, because the thing that people don't know about eating food, and we're getting back to some deep food
Let's
talk.
do it, bro.
Let's
That's
go,
what we're here
bro.
for,
We
man.
out here with the
C'est-
information.
Quand ton ventre fait brrr, and you think it means you're hungry.
Yep.
No, it just means that, okay, you're not giving me food. Let me work on the system
Correct.
and start healing.
It heals on the cellular level. Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is. But people confuse it with hunger, you know? So they never eventually heal. Puis il y a un gars qui a dit quelque chose de vraiment intéressant. Il dit, yo, tout le monde est capable de clean. Everybody's about to knows how to clean themselves, take a shower, but nobody cleans
Inside.
inside.
Ouais.
On a accumulé combien de food depuis que t'es né dans ce goddamn monde et t'as jamais clean ton self inside. Parasites. All that shit là. Tu sais pourquoi t'es malade? C'est because you have parasites, bro. It's not you catching a cold, it's you eat your cold, bro, à la fin de la journée. People don't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fait que c'est ça l'affaire là. C'est quand tu detox your whole body, c'est impossible d'avoir un cold. Because when alkaline body is, there's no room for parasites.
We're getting on our Dr. Sebi flex
shit,
right now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no room for parasites. So moi, j'ai pas encore, tu sais, j'en parle, mais j'ai jamais encore venture ce venture-là. But I want to venture it before I come back on my weed shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, word up.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do a
I want to try. I want to try 24 hours first.
okay.
Honestly, 24 hours is not that hard, bro.
No, I know.
Stay busy and you're all right.
I know. Stay busy and hydrated. Mais le challenge, c'est 3 days. 3 days, you reset your immune system.
But you know what's crazy? The longest I ever did was 3 days. And the craziest thing was on the third day, second day was hard, bro. Second day, you're like, chill.
No water either? Like,
No, water.
Okay, water
And
only.
I'll do black coffee as well because I need
Black coffee
my
aussi
caffeine,
tu peux,
you know?
mais water and a pinch of Himalayan salt.
Yeah, exactly.
C'est
In the
For
water.
electrolytes.
Ouais, for electrolytes.
Exactly.
Because we're made out of electrics and water, bro.
Okay.
So.
But the craziest thing
Natural
was on
Gatorade.
the third day, bro, genre alentour de midi, 1 heure, là, après-midi, I got this crazy fucking burst of energy. Bro,
c'est ça que je te dis,
yo,
bro.
like,
Really?
I had,
Yeah.
Bro,
You
when I
get
say
an
mental
energy boost.
clarity,
Like the NZT, the
like
Limitless movie
exactly.
type thing, just
No,
like,
but bro,
like,
for real.
Really?
C'est ça que
Yes,
je te dis, bro. C'est people. The reason why nobody pushes that because there's no money in behind that shit. If you can make money out of fasting, people would talk about fasting more. But there's no money
Yeah,
into
fasting's
it.
free. That's the problem.
Fasting
Yeah,
is the
you're right.
freest,
You're right.
best medical
I've
shit
been
you
saying
can
this
have,
for a
you can
very
do.
long time. There's a lot more money in the treatment than the cure.
Yeah.
Of course, brother. Of course.
Fait que c'est ça, man.
But I mean, if you look at human beings, if you look at us from a physiological standpoint, right? Like we come from, like modern civilization is, and it's over.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
So for millions and millions and millions of years, you ate when you killed something. Well, you're not killing something every day. You might kill an animal once every 3 weeks. You eat as much as you can, and you might not eat again. Really, you know, fruits, vegetables, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But like you might not really eat again for another 2-3 weeks. That's what our body is made for.
Yeah.
We're not
not
made
made
to
to eat.
3 meals
and
a day.
people were
every
moving
single
around
day.
a lot
No.
more.
Tu sais,
and-
on est trop gâtés, c'est ça le problème. là. On est trop gâtés.
yeah, for sure.
And we eat all types of shit. Regarde des animaux. They eat the same shit
Very
every
strict.
single
Yeah,
day.
all the time.
All the time, bro.
Regimented,
Nous,
it's
là,
a
on
fucking
eat
schedule.
fish, chicken, chocolate, the fucking
Pizza, burgers.
pizza,
Yeah.
burgers.
It's everything that we're eating, and there's also no
yeah,
timeline or schedule.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Your body doesn't know what the fuck to do.
C'est ça.
You know, you're
Puis,
just yeah.
un autre shit, when you get the itis, le itis, la vraie définition, là, c'est que ton body shuts down because
Parce que
there's
tu peux
too
pas
many
handle.
things he can't process everything. Fait qu'il needs to
working
shut
too hard.
down.
You're right.
Et puis il dit, OK, il faut, I gotta get rid of this shit. OK, t'as pris ça aussi. Oh, God damn, I gotta get rid of this shit. Pendant toi, t'es là comme ça. Oh, yo, je suis dead, bro. No, le body is
Oh
yo,
my God.
Sit the fuck down and let me work, bro, because you're killing me right now. C'est ça, le
Ouais,
itis.
tu- genre, tu redline your body. là,
C'est ça.
complètement.
Tu overdrive.
Yeah. Basics mind is blown right now.
I mean, I'm to be honest with you, it's been quite a while that I'm relatively regimented as far as what I eat most like days, you know, as far as homemade smoothies, et cetera, and it's my food lifestyle is very similar from day to day, and even time wise. I don't really eat before, you know, an 11 a.m. And at this point, I'm not even if I'm, you know, I work in high schools, et cetera, like, even if I'm working at 8:30 in the morning, I'm not hungry yet. I've been awake since 6 o'clock in the morning,
up.
ready, but it's like I'm not even hungry. I'm fine off water, tea, some vitamins, and like it's like 5 hours of being awake before I'm eating, and I feel better. I do feel generally lighter, even though, you know, I'm still consuming. I still smoke my tree.
Yeah.
but I feel lighter than I used to.
But bro, there's a reason why, like, if you look at fighters, boxers, MMA fighters, they don't eat before a fight. You want to be a little bit hungry because it's gonna keep you on your toes. You're light. You're ready to move. You know what I mean. You're quick on your feet. You're hungry. You want to kill some
The
shit.
survival instinct.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're meant to be hungry, bro.
Yeah. Moi, je train avant de manger. Le matin, là.
Yeah, I usually train fasted too.
I don't eat before. Before
You
training.
find it helps you? I mean, I know you're
Bro,
in the gym, bro.
j'ai pas de problème, moi. Comme, like, puis après ça, c'est comme, I eat a bunch of fruits. Comme, oh, fruits. Moi, c'est le matin, that's why.
Ouais.
If I'm doing legs, I'll eat before because it's fucking hardcore. But other than that, I'll usually train fasted.
Word up, yo. I mean, we talked about at the intro, a man of many hats.
Yes.
One of the things that I wanted to say before we got on camera, which is gonna be
use
a
a hat before
hilarious
fucking.
Hey, yo.
Shout out to Chad Ash,
There
bro.
was no Ayo.
That's
It's
my dog.
protect. You know, I protect
No, it's
myself.
true. Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we promote
I'm a man
safe
with
sex
many
on
hats.
this
That's one of
platform.
them. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
promote that, guys.
We promote safe, consensual sex, by the way. Okay, you dirty hip hop heathens. But I say all that to say the transition that I want to get into, one of the things that you do in as far as acting is, bro, I'll be randomly at home watching television and a Walmart commercial will pop up or a Desjardins commercial will pop up or whatever you happen to be working for at the time commercial will pop up. Or even on a YouTube ad. Because YouTube ads are like location based, right?
Even on TikTok.
And I see you, bro. I see you in Walmart. By the way, it's every single commercial that he's in, if he's a couple, it's with a white woman. You're going to have to explain that too. Is this the industry standard? Like, let's do mixed couples. But how did you get into the acting? How did this like come about? Parce que c'est pas le même timing du rap.
No.
C'est plus récent.
But the thing is about the acting is I've been doing it for a while. C'est juste que là, j'ai comme plus blow up.
Ouais.
I'm getting the recognition and the spotlight more.
Ouais, for sure.
But I've been acting like professionally since 15.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it's 10 years.
Shout out.
And the last, I would say, 4 years, people are like, oh, you're on TV. Tu comprends? Fait que ça a pris du temps, là. But before that, I was like doing a lot of background shit.
Extra.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, word.
Because I was always fascinating about the background scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens when they're filming or what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Un des shit qui m'a shook when I started doing background is I was playing background in a club and I was dancing with this chick, right? Le beat jouait. OK, action! Il n'y a plus de beat.
Oh, shit.
Because you need to hear the people talk.
Yeah.
Ouais.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep your rhythm, bro.
So moi, je suis comme, yo, j'essaie de me rappeler du beat because I can't be dancing off beat, motherfucker. Are you crazy? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yo.
Comme, regarde Wahlee in the back. Yeah, off beat, man. What the fuck? No, it doesn't make sense. So
It doesn't make sense. You're right.
So I was like mentally hearing the beat. Okay.
Wow, that's interesting.
I was taking the girl by the waist. Okay, follow my lead, girl, because we ain't doing this off beat, okay? And I was always looking good on the camera, you know? So ça, c'est une des choses qui m'a frappé quand j'étais behind the scenes and doing extra. And one day, I received an email to play a rapper in a movie. I was supposed to be the villain. I auditioned, but I didn't get the villain part because I knew the main actor who wasn't there. But the director told me, do you know Nara? Nara, he was rapping with Impost back in the day.
Okay.
Like Moonmon and the whole crew or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I know this guy. He said, okay, so try this role. And the other role was his best friend, the best friend of the main actor.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that role instead of the villain. The villain was played by Le Voyou. R.I.P. I don't know if you know the Voyou.
No.
You don't know? Okay. Do you know the Voyou? Oh shit, damn.
No.
You know the Voyou. You know the Voyou. Of course.
Steve.
See, this brings
Yo,
us.
this is
Ça nous
Monsieur-
amène dans une
Monsieur
conversation
Cissette, là.
qu'on a eue en privé where we were talking about the French and English and the difference between the two worlds. And we get back to the acting. We're going to get back to the acting, but okay, I'm happy you brought that. R.I.P. Le Voyou, I didn't know who that was. Much respect. Clearly a veteran legend in the game, you know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say...
C'est le grand frère à Malicious, yeah.
Word from Charmedy.
The painter, yeah.
Oh, the painter.
La fille. Malicious is a painter.
Okay, moi
She
je pensais
paints.
qu'il...
No, he's not a painter.
Again.
He was an activist, a rapper. You know, he used to roll with Snagashi also.
Okay, well.
But he was the Cissette emblem, like Saint Michel guy.
Okay.
He was the guy.
Word
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
Word up. Well, R.I.P. to the Voyou.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the
And even to say when you said malicious, we had the same reaction,
we have a
which
different
only goes
malicious
back
still,
to prove
you
the
know?
point that I want to bring up, which is what we were talking about. Because we were having a conversation on the DM, which obviously we're friends in real life, so we were talking about something, and we were talking about something in French rap because I had commented on a story of his, and he was like, "How do you not know who this is?"
Yeah.
And my whole point in the situation was, even for a person who's fully bilingual, who went to French elementary school, there are things in rap keb and in Quebec culture from media and generally
100%.
that I am not privy of or cognizant of
was-
that hasn't affected me in the same way that general mainstream English hip hop and culture has affected rap keb.
Yeah.
And I often find that the response to that is like, yo, how do you not know
100%.
this? Like, for example, quand je t'ai dit le 51450 dans mon réseau from SP, the first time I ever heard that album
First
was
time.
in 2021.
That's
Because Witness
crazy,
lent
bro.
me the album and a bunch of CDs as
For me, that
training.
was a crazy stat,
As training for La Fin des Feb when I went on Télé Québec, he was like, bro, you need to hear a lot of these classic albums.
Yeah.
And credit to SP that it's an amazing album.
Yeah.
But I say all that to
2021,
say,
bro.
what
I'm
is
not too
like...
far behind, to be honest.
Toi, t'es quelqu'un qui est aux événements anglais, t'es aux événements français, t'es partout dans la scène sur les deux bords.
I show love to everybody, bro. You should do
Facts.
the goddamn same.
Everybody
Hey, it's not-
should.
it's not that we don't
talk
want to,
about
we
the
feel
language.
excluded.
Talk about this whole steez, because how can we... Comment est-ce qu'on peut build ce bridge que le monde anglophone va aussi être ouvert à comme découvrir le voyou, découvrir des trucs, être cognizant de la culture
On va pas se le cacher là.
locale.
The main reason why is because Quebec is like, yo, le français. So it kind of gave a big separation with the English
100%,
people.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
C'est pas de notre faute là. C'est vraiment à cause de ça. And because of that, the French people are more into French. But the thing about the French people, there's more bilingual people speaking French than bilingual English speaking, you know? C'est ça le problème de vous.
Are you sure, bro?
That's le problème de vous,
Nah,
guys.
je suis pas d'accord.
Les Anglais sont moins bilingues que les Français.
Non, je suis totalement pas d'accord avec ça.
Moi avec.
Je suis pas d'accord avec ça.
Bro,
Du tout.
bro, there's a
Du
lot
tout.
of Anglos
Where's
who
Steve
don't
at?
speak really French, but they understand French, but they don't speak French. And since they don't speak French, they don't tend to listen to French music.
OK,
There
mais
you're
qui,
right,
qui donne,
Merci,
You're right.
merci.
qui donne plus
Ton
d'efforts,
patin
qui donne plus d'efforts dans les
Nous, on écoute
interactions
tout, bro.
normales out in the actual
but t'as pas
world
le
that
choix,
we
bro.
live in.
Nous, on écoute tout, bro.
T'as pas le choix.
Nous, c'est pour ça que moi, je dis, like, people like me who speak French first and English second, c'est pour ça que je dis qu'on est Paris à New York. C'est pas vous Paris à New York, c'est nous Paris à New
En
York.
quel sens?
Le fait que we speak English and we have the slang of New York, but we French first. Tu comprends ce que je veux dire?
I'm not following you, bro.
Le seul Paris à New York que vous avez, c'est le swag, parce que Montreal is a big swag city.
100%.
But when it comes to language, nous, on est Paris à New York. Paris à New York.
Ben, je suis
Parce qu'on
d'accord en
parle
tant que
français,
la
mais on a le swag
musique,
de New York.
OK, Paris. Non,
vous utilisez plus d'anglicisme, genre
Oui.
French
That's
music
the-
and
that's
French
the New York
rappers
side,
will
yeah.
use a lot more English
That's the New York
in their
side.
music and
Tu
in
comprends?
their speak
I heard Paris à New York.
than the
Paris,
other way.
Paris.
than
I
the
got
other
you,
way.
I got you.
Ouais, ouais.
I think that's a part of it too.
That's-
Because I don't
that's
think, as an anglophone,
Yeah.
but I'm interacting with a lot more of the French rap side and culture and people and events and etc. So I'm more
Non, toi,
Speaking French
vous
on
êtes
the
un peu
daily.
l'exception à la règle, but I'm saying the majority
But the
of
majority
English
is
rappers
is
or
not
English people
privy or
sont
understand.
pas
Yeah.
poussés à apprendre le français comme nous, on a été poussés à apprendre l'anglais.
Mais je pense que c'est naturel. à
on
cause de
aime
la média,
l'anglais, cause we felt that English was cool instead of you saying that French is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but en même temps, me, I feel like it's kind of like, tu sais, la culture américaine, it's so puissant que
Yeah,
tu sais,
for sure.
vous autres, tu peux pas escape, bro.
Exactly.
T'as quasiment pas de choix. Bro.
Exactly.
Tu sais,
Yeah.
pour nous, genre, like...
So French was corny for y'all.
No, it's not even that it's corny, brother. It's not even that it's corny, but it's really like, honestly, listen, where we grew up, like on our side, in our ends, it was French versus English. That's what it was growing up for us. For me, anyway. I'll speak for myself.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You know what I mean? But then, like, obviously, as I grew older, you get over that shit. But like, I work with almost all French people. Shout out to the Manem. But like, bro, honestly, it's funny because these guys, they've never met somebody like me in their life. To me, they're like, bro, quoi, t'es américain, quoi? Je comprends pas. Like, they'll bring up all these like Quebec famous singers, and they're like, what do you mean you don't know who this is? And I'm like, bro, I've never heard this in my life. They're like,
Bro, tu connais pas Rack Voisine,
they
bro?
don't
Comment
understand,
ça?
bro. It's fucking funny. But I will give you this, that, and we said this on last week's episode too. For me, c'est plus les anglophones qui sont un peu comme avec le rap français que dans l'autre sens. 100%.
For sure,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that 100%. I'll give you that 100%. But it's
So that's part of the gap. The fact that Québec pousse le français et on poussé les anglais, that's one thing.
Yeah.
The other part is le rap français, vous autres, c'est comme we like American and we like our English shit.
Yeah.
Et le fait que vous n'êtes pas trop poussé à apprendre parler français au Québec.
But it's different. It's different because c'est à
Nous, on
l'école.
est allé all
But bro, à l'école, c'est
all over
l'inverse, bro. À l'école, c'est l'inverse parce que we have no choice but to be bilingual, bro. That's
No,
the thing.
for sure.
But say, au niveau du street, c'est sûr que, say, if you just stay in LaSalle, Chateauguay, Verdun, you don't really have to speak French, bro, honestly.
But also, you gotta say that Montréal est divisé en deux, OK?
100%, East and West, bro.
L'Est de Saint-Laurent, c'est français. L'Ouest de Saint-Laurent, c'est anglais.
100%.
You know, there's that too.
Yeah.
Fait que tous ces facteurs-là ont fait en sorte que...
Le plus que tu vas dans whatever direction,
de
le plus que ça
il
devient exactement
encore,
ça.
exactement,
bro.
yeah. You go way east, c'est super French, Keb.
Ben oui,
you go
bro,
way west,
les dépanneurs sont
c'est
différents,
anglais
bro.
ou rien, là.
Les couche-tard, c'est encore des provisoires quand tu vas à
Oh
l'Est,
my
bro.
God, provisoire, c'est vrai, bro.
Yo,
That's
me,
crazy.
it's when you see a Valentine restaurant, you know you're in the French hood, 100%, bro. That shit don't
Straight up,
exist chez nous, bro.
straight up.
On
That
va
shit
pogner
don't
des
exist.
steamés, man.
Fait que
Yeah.
c'est tout ça, bro. That's the problem of why there's no connection between the both.
But I will say this too, and again, I'm gonna give you your props on this one because I think that, and we've had this conversation before too. I think genre les artistes anglophones à Montréal, they need to embrace un peu genre la culture française parce que realistically, it's the sound of the streets in Montreal. You can't say no. You can't say it's not. It is. It is, bro. It is. And honestly, if we would embrace it a little bit more in the music, just doing features with French artists, showing up to, you know what I mean? Just showing a little bit of love, giving a little bit of energy to it, it's going to help us grow our audience too. And that's what I think.
I have to say one thing also. The French rap of Quebec has an identity.
Yes.
The English doesn't.
You're absolutely right.
Comme un rappeur
So happy
anglais,
you said that.
un rappeur qui rappe en anglais à Montréal, you don't know that he's from Montreal.
Mais bro, il se parle avec un accent Atlanta, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no identity.
doing?
The branding, the music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
So
I
that's
totally
that too.
agree
You know what I'm
with you.
saying? Come shout out Mags. Mags sounds like super American, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I totally
one of the best,
agree with you.
One of the best.
One of the illest. Shout out Mags, by the
100%,
way.
100%
Of Montreal.
It's not
Maybe
even a
the
question.
best.
Yeah,
MC
Mags,
of
come on the
Montreal.
show, bro. Stop
You
playing.
know what I'm saying? So he sounds super American. Like I always remember he had a mixtape and Hell Rel was on his mixtape, and I was like, yo, you ate Hell Rel, bro. Like me and Hell Rel was like. Back in the days, like Dipset, like you know.
Yeah,
no,
but
but
I
I mean,
mean,
but you know what I'm saying. Like,
I feel you.
Dipset.
He ate his food quand
C'est
même.
c'est Dipset.
But it's not a hard thing to do. Let's be
This
honest.
is a super MC,
no, man,
MC
It's not
guy.
JR, it's not JR, right? Let's
No,
say
man.
that. We'll just say that.
When I was young, Dipset was huge.
No, me too.
But when
me
you
too,
grow,
me too.
when you grow older, you realize, okay, bro.
Hold on, pause. Let me ask you a question. Did you have the 6XLT? Did you have the 6XL?
I wasn't 6XL. I was 2XL.
Okay, I was 6XL. I exaggerated.
crazy.
All you
but
saw
I
was
mean-
my shoes, bro.
But I mean, bro, I had the huge baggy pants.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
was
yeah,
baggy,
yeah.
bro.
Okay, all right.
Everything was baggy, bro.
I was
Mais je suis d'accord avec toi, like, as far as the identity
Yeah, man.
of Anglophone hip-hop music,
you don't have a
branding,
sound, guys.
marketing,
No, c'est ça qui manque.
it's
Yeah.
not even, I think it's
'Cause
a whole
Toronto has
thing.
a
It's
sound.
more than just sound. It's
Sounds
a
trash, but
feel
they do
and
have a
look, even the wow.
Shots
That
fired,
was
bro.
very aggressive.
Yo,
But
that's
it's-
shots fired, bro.
You can't tell me they could out rap us. It's impossible. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Ben,
I don't think
t'as
that's
les
what we were
plus gros-
talking
t'as
about.
Les plus gros
Yeah, that's what I mean.
artistes sont de Toronto. Là, t'as Drake, t'as Tory Lanez.
Ouais, but they don't sound like Toronto though. That's the thing. You see what I'm saying?
Drake, ben, il donne le Toronto accent de temps en temps. là.
He throws a little patois. in the
And
mix.
Tory
You know?
definitely still has that
Bieber, he
Toronto
to Toronto?
feeling. No, but he's from Ontario.
Okay, he's from Ontario.
Yeah, he's from Ontario.
You know the man's gonna spend some time in NDG.
But they ain't got no
You know that, eh?
serene. No, mais
Shout out
je suis
to
d'accord avec ton
Tory,
point. Like,
one umbrella.
I do think this is something that, like, sonically speaking, is missing.
Yeah.
Is a certain sort of feeling of representation of even knowing where in the city you're from, and not in the like gang way.
Yeah.
But just as far as like nothing that really comes from here a lot of times feels like it's here or representative of being here.
Yeah.
So it's hard to have people relate.
But en même temps, the culture, because of social media, has become like there really is no more regionalism. Like, whereas like New York slang used to be New York slang, Atlanta slang was Atlanta slang, UK slang was UK slang. Now it's all
Tools, fam.
we all say the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, we all say the
it's
same
spread
shit.
through
Yeah.
this device, bro. I wanna go back to the acting story because this all came from the Le Voyou tangent. R.I.P. once again.
Shout out.
You started in the extras. How and what was this transition point of the last 4-ish years? Like, how did the
Okay,
the
but I
bump
mean,
go up? Like, genre, parce que toi, t'étais pas un extra de un jour à l'autre.
No, I was
So
doing
for-
extra for a while. Because, like, to be in the Union des Artistes, you have to have 30 credits.
Okay.
And you get half a credit when you do 1 day extra.
Okay.
So I was getting credits.
Half a credit when you do 1 day as an
One
extra. Okay.
1 day as an extra. But as soon as you talk,
Yeah.
you get 1 credit. As soon as you talk. As soon as they hear your voice in the movie, in the commercial, or whatever you're in,
Okay.
you're in extra and it's like, I want this guy to talk. Boom, you get a credit.
Okay.
So me, I was like at least a couple of, I would let's say like 2 years maybe or 1 year doing extra.
Okay.
Then I did the movie. The movie I am talking all the way, so I gained a lot of credits. And after that, my friend Dirty Taz, who's like he's a big actor right now.
Shout
He
out
was
Dirty Taz, host.
he needed another guy, two persons for an audition for another movie. So he picked me and his other friend, and we did the audition and we killed it. So I was after doing one movie of the rap shit, I went to do that other movie, but it was a small role, but still I was talking. After those 2 movies, I had all my credits. And that was 2015. I had all my credits. And then I met a friend of mine, a girl who's just started her agency of acting. And she's like, yo, you have all your credits? You want me to represent you?
That's fine.
I'm like, sure, why not?
Okay, nice.
And then boom, I started doing commercials on 2016.
okay, nice.
So
So you started getting offered gigs.
getting offered gigs, doing auditions. The thing is, the first time I did the first audition I did for a commercial, I got it. So I was like, okay, this is a piece of cake. I'm gonna kill this shit. And after that first audition, like 10 or 15, I didn't get shit, bro. So
Wow.
like the big-headed got really small quick.
Yeah, facts. You got humbled.
So yeah, I got humbled real quick, and that was really good for me
Okay.
because now I know the game. Instead of just you get 2-3 gigs really quick.
You're on
like,
a roll. You're like,
How
okay,
the fuck, you know what I'm
movie
saying?
star.
Denzel.
Movies.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was a good thing to get humbled quick. And after that, I was like, is it me? And then I started asking questions, and then they started explaining to you how it goes behind the scene. Like when you do an audition, and it's not necessarily your fault. Sometimes you don't have the right clothes. Sometimes somebody else said something off script that they liked.
Yeah.
Sometimes the guy had his hair at a certain way. Yeah, he's the character. You know what I'm saying? It's never like personal.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, you take it personal.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
How could you not?
So the humbleness.
They picked
made me
me,
realize-
now they're not picking me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So the humbleness made me realize that it's nothing's personal in these auditions. So then that's when I moved forward. And after every audition, I was like, okay, I don't think about it. Let the world let it happen.
Well, that's
or
it.
whatever.
Like it probably lifted a bit of pressure
yeah,
off you in that
exactly.
sense
So
too,
I let it go. Every time I left the room of an audition, I was like, okay, whatever happens, happens. And when I got it, I got grateful. So that's it. You
Word
give
up.
thanks and you keep pushing.
Word up. Mais le snowball a vraiment build recently. là,
Le
parce que
snowball
là,
a build, le snowball a
Là,
build.
t'es partout, là, les Sunwing, whatever, là.
2022, là, because after the dying down of COVID, because I didn't get shot, so I was getting jobs.
Fuck, eh?
You know?
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, like I had a couple of ones before COVID. Like I was getting the momentum, and then boom, COVID cut my momentum.
That's crazy.
And then I had to rebuild it, but I rebuilt it stronger.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
You learned a bit in the time off how to.
No, I
maneuver,
was
or-
a little bit depressed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're getting no jobs. And,
Ouais, non, for sure. Mais
you
comment
know?
t'as transformé cette énergie en. Parce que you had a time period, like something must have changed in your approach or how you walk into the audition room or or it was just the random happenstance of like.
No, it's
It happens. Sorry.
You like the vocabularization, bro. Vocab.
like, comment je pourrais dire ça? C'est comme si je pourrais dire que like it's not their fault because you know everybody was kind of weird around that time, these times, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, for
And people didn't know how to react, so they just went with what the government was saying, you know. And like everything that was logic wasn't. There was no logic behind.
Thrown out the window. That
was,
shit.
yeah.
It's funny. you say that, bro.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit moi durant COVID? J'ai dit la logique a pris ses bagages là, a pris l'avion. It went on vacation.
Yo.
But it is crazy because I'm kind of glad you brought this up, bro. Because and you know what's funny? There was a time because we started this podcast. Was it during COVID or like right after? It was during, right? It was during COVID. So there was a time, and this is like, bro, like we had no listen. I'm talking about we were podcasting into the void. We had 0 listeners. We would say the word COVID, and YouTube would duck the audio on our episode because we were talking about COVID. Like that's how crazy it was. But I say that to say this, like about the logic shit is so funny because like, bro, if you really think back to how ridiculous this shit was. So you mean to tell me, okay, that if I walk into a restaurant, I have my mask on, which by the way is a piece of fucking paper. This
Bro,
thing.
si je pouvais sentir ton fart à travers le masque ain't doing shit,
Tu
bro.
comprends? But I walk into a restaurant, I have my mask on, okay, I'm standing up. I sit down, I take my mask off. So the virus only transmits when I'm standing up?
Yeah.
Like,
That's-
what are you guys talking about?
Do you remember?
bro?
Okay, we're of a certain age. Do you remember when in the food courts, like in Eaton Center, in Angrignon Mall, like in the food court, there used to be a smoking section in the food court.
I miss those
And it
days.
wasn't like a glass
No,
wall.
no.
It
You
was
were just
just like
inhaling that
they're
shit.
sitting
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
and they can smoke in that corner.
Yeah, 100%.
And you can't smoke here. But if you're sitting there, you can't smoke. And if you're sitting there, you can't smoke next to each
Yeah,
other
it doesn't make
and
sense.
eat.
Yeah. It was sort of the same thing.
Yeah, cancer was social distancing. back
It
then,
was,
you know what I'm saying?
The vapors knew not
But
to
like-
leave the area. That's
it's crazy.
why. Like back then, smoke had a little respect for the common person. You know what I mean? Like things have changed.
Yeah.
I mean, in retrospect, it was 100% a social experiment. There's no other way around it, bro. It was,
No,
it was-
c'était un social experiment.
Yeah, it
Well, how compliant.
and we fucking failed that.
I
shit
mean,
was
listen,
really
you
bad.
notice this whole time I haven't given my perspective on any of this. I've just spoken about other things.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Yeah, I want to know your perspective, basically.
I will say this. I will say that the last time that sometimes things happen in the world. There's a tsunami over here. There's this happens over there. And even though there's empathy and there's pray for Paris and there's different things of that nature, the reality is no matter how much you can empathize for things that are happening in Sandy Hill when that guy went into the elementary school, the last time that the entire planet Earth, all the people in the whole world were experiencing something at the same time was maybe like World War II.
Okay.
If you really think about all the events that have happened historically since that moment. And I feel like I don't think people really realize that is a case that just happened. Now, I'm I'm not saying a social experiment, this, that, the other. I'm just saying we haven't all felt something that's going on at the same time, and we're all everybody's being told go inside the house. All over the whole planet, not just us here in North America. Everyone is saying go inside. Everyone's experiencing the same thing at the same time. That's not a normal human experience to go through unless there's something so gigantic like a world war, which is wild for me to have really realized. Like, yo, we experienced something so major. I don't know if we've recovered. Like, things still don't fit. Like,
Non, il y a du monde encore qui sont pas.
Listen, there's
C'est
pre-COVID
presque,
and post-COVID. It's what it
Oh,
is.
you're not the same person before COVID.
None of us are.
None of us.
and it feels like it was a lot longer than 6 years ago.
Okay, but so let me ask you guys this.
No?
Because I 100%.
Yeah.
But
It feels like that was like 10, 15
Yeah.
years ago.
But I want to know if I'm the only one who experienced this. I feel like after the lockdown ended, maybe it's just me getting older, it could be. After the lockdown ended, I feel like time sped up.
Yeah.
Like I swear to God, I feel like
That's
time
exactly
is
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
flying.
That's
Way
exactly what I'm
faster.
talking
like,
about.
Facts.
yo, it's
Facts.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not alone on this.
No, you're not alone on this.
That's what I mean when I say it feels like it was 10, 15 years
Yeah.
ago, when the reality is I remember the exact day when the first lockdown happened, because at the time I used to work for YMCA, Westmount, and Rosalind Elementary. And it was Friday, March 13th, because I was getting a part of my wisdom teeth out. And also Kobe dying opened up a vortex in the space-time continuum. And that's when things changed, not when COVID happened. I just wanted to say that. Rest in peace, Mamba. And everybody who passed on that day. So the acting thing, it really like took off in the last recent time. Parce que toi, t'es partout sur les commercials.
Yeah.
Est-ce que t'es déjà genre, you're walking in a street and someone's like, yo, dog, you're the Walmart dude. Yeah?
J'ai déjà eu ça, mais pas souvent, mais j'ai déjà eu. Like, a black dude, like, he was like, and I was like, I know you don't know me, but keep up the good work. All right, let's go, bro. I like you when I see you on TV. All right, cool. You know,
Doing it for us, dog.
Straight up. My mom's friends. My mom's friends, no. The moms from my friends.
Ouais,
Yeah,
ben,
yeah,
c'est
yeah.
ça que j'allais parler, bro.
Especially in the Haitian community, like they love me, bro. Oh, c'est mon préféré.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah.
For
Map
sure.
suivez-vous.
Yeah, so shout out to them.
Wow, that's what's up, bro. Like, that's kind of a cool that you know, your income. I mean, I ain't pocket watching, but you're the way
like
you're
it.
moving. The way you're moving, it's very like you're in a lucky position to be kind of like doing what you want with your time. And like salute to that. And speaking of that, he's wearing a chain that says "up" on it, and that's for the platform Barz Up. And that's something that you came out of pocket with to do this thing for other artists, to put light on other artists and producers too, because every episode is a local producer, it's a local MC.
Yeah.
The first couple seasons been in French.
Yeah.
Soon you're gonna be in English. I'll be on there, hopefully.
Shout out.
You know? But where did this desire to do that come from? Parce que c'est pas, tu blow up. You're not like, yo, I'm gonna, you know, and shout out to, because the reason why I say that is shout out to King K, but you know, we talked about it on Sundays, on his Sunday Spitters thing. Him, it's like he's rapping with all the different rappers he has on, because it's kind of like, yo, I can rap with everybody.
100%.
I sound dope on whatever beats, and shout out to him for doing that. Mais toi, c'est comme,
Me, it's more
je veux
like
donner le light sur
I
tout
want
le
to
monde.
light sur ceux qui ont une belle plume.
C'est très
dans le scene.
professionally filmé, everything. Why? Like, what's the intention?
Mais to be honest, moi je pensais pas faire ça. Like, it's a friend, Julian, who's in the back scene of the whole Barz Up thing,
Okay.
came up to me and was like, yo, je te vois sur les réseaux sociaux, you're a charismatic dude, you this and that, Would it be cool to like have a rap show? J'étais comme, interesting. Well, yeah, that would be cool. And we start brainstorming. And yo, si je pourrais trouver les noms qu'on avait avant, bro.
Give me the
No,
worst
but
one.
I don't remember. Il faudrait que je te ramène la liste.
I would love to
Yo,
know
bro, des corny ass names.
So
là.
genre like fresh.
Comme genre
Amène ton swag.
Super 16 ou tu sais.
Oh my God.
Je sais pas.
Super 16 is
comme, tu sais,
crazy.
Mais cesse de parler. Non.
16.
Ouais.
Wow.
But anyways,
Ça, c'est
all that to
crazy.
say,
Ça, c'est
we were
terrible.
brainstorming and we came up with something that has already been done in the States, but we don't have it here.
Yeah.
So, on a décidé de faire un genre de... C'est pas un rap radar, mais you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
C'est plus aussi le fait que moi, je présente avec un petit background-ish talk to big them up of what they did before and what they're about to do. Et le fait que I found a producer. I match people who never worked together. So that's another cool point. You know what I'm saying? Oh, t'as jamais travaillé avec ce gars-là? Lui, il fait des gros beats. Oh, toi, t'es un comme ça. Boom, you know? So, and to put the light on the producers, because nobody talks about the producers, really. Especially in Montreal. Like, mais c'est sûr que là, there's more lights on them.
Yeah.
But we never knew who they were before, you know? So, le fait qu'on a... First season... On présentait le beatmaker, mais on parlait pas au beatmaker. Puis la deuxième saison, on disait, we should talk to the beatmaker too. You know what I'm saying? So, c'est là qu'on a rentré les deux, parlé avec les deux, puis troisième saison et all that. T'sais. So, c'est donné vraiment... L'affaire que les MC comprennent pas vraiment de mon show, c'est que I want the outside people of Montreal, not the people from Montreal, but the outside looking in, to know that when you go on that platform, those are the MC you should look for in the city.
Okay.
If you write Montreal rap,
si tu you want to know the best MCs, you go to that platform.
I feel you.
Tu comprends?
It's the Sway in the Morning. It's the rap rate.
Parce que c'est Barz Up. You bring your... It's not your name, it's your pen game.
Ouais.
Tu comprends? C'est ça qu'on veut. C'est ça le Barz Up. C'est pour ça que ça m'a déçu quand j'ai approché certains gros artistes. Parce que, I don't need to. C'est pas ça que je veux que tu dises. C'est que je te veux dans la plateforme because when they come in Montreal, OK, ça c'est un... Oui. Because if they don't know you, they're going to know you on that platform. Like, okay, see, if he's on that platform, he knows how to rap. He's a spitter. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem that I've encountered in my last season because j'avais une whole other list of people in mind that I didn't get. I still had a good season, mais il fallait que je change des affaires beaucoup. Que le original list, là, it was crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Insane.
OK.
Genre un beatmaker fou qui avait jamais travaillé avec un MC fou. But they don't one of them didn't want to do it. Je suis comme, t'as jamais travaillé avec ce gars-là? Ce gars-là is known across the world. Wow. And you never work with him, and you want to work with him, but you don't want to do it on... Come on.
It's frustrating. Bro, we deal with the same shit because we do, obviously, the podcast, we do Pass the Mic as well.
Crazy.
And, like, we'll approach, no names, no blame, whatever, but, like, we'll approach certain people, same shit. They'll either just straight up just see the message and not answer because I guess they're too famous for us. Like, okay, relax. And then, or just, you know, they're not into it for whatever reason, but it's like, bro, like, vous comprenez pas, bro. On vous donne une plateforme, bro. C'est gratuit, bro. Yeah. Au pire des cas, tu vas avoir du content gratos, bro. Why not do it? Je comprends pas, bro. I don't. It's like you guys feel like you're too big to come on.
But I think maybe it's pressure.
I understand. No, but some of them.
Ils veulent pas, genre.
No, but some of them. I was surprised because when they didn't watch the show, and then when they watched the show, shit.
Now they want to come on.
No, there was a pressure behind because
so that's why I brought it up.
There's a lot of MCs
there's a pressure to be like
correct.
Okay, I didn't think of it.
It's like bro, if I come on there and I don't have the craziest verse, people are gonna say I'm whack.
Verse fool, you're gonna get criticized.
Yeah, but then you know what? You're not that guy then.
Well, some people don't want to come on. I do understand. I like if I'm gonna play.
I was a little bit surprised of like a couple of artists that was like, oh yeah. Okay.
If I'm gonna put on my Tech Luciano devil's advocate hat, I understand if people have a certain, especially dans le rap keb, parce que dans le rap keb, c'est, tu sais, il y a un échelon de, I mean, as far as even perception, as far as like who are the biggest artists and who are the successful mid artists, and but the reason why I say that also is because in English we don't acknowledge the people who are really putting up numbers, like for example Wahlee and my young boy Jojo, who won the first MC challenge from End of the Week. Like, bro, this kid self-taught through Merker. This kid has like 80,000 monthly Spotify followers.
Straight
He's
up.
got his music on Spotify getting 2, 3, 4, 500,000 views on his music. And as far as Wahlee, je sais pas si tu connais Wahlee.
No.
I don't know if you know the name.
Of course, I know.
I mean, when
He's
I
the
say
guy, he
he's
does-
more
he-
than likely,
you know.
as far as numbers,
Maybe.
Montreal-based MCs who are from, bro, Wahlee has 750,000 monthly Spotify listeners, like 730,000 monthly Spotify listeners. I'm talking views. His last single is like 9 million views on it
Straight
on
up.
C'est le
Spotify.
gars qui
But
fait
people
au
don't talk
Québec
about him
ici,
in the big.
The black guy, au Québec ici.
Ah oui,
celui,
oui,
là.
okay,
Ouais, exact.
yeah,
Shout out,
yeah,
little
yeah.
bro.
Shout out, dude.
Shout out,
this
little
guy,
bro.
yeah.
We're gonna have you on actually.
Shout out this guy. Yeah,
but
je l'ai connu.
on
sur les
acknowledge
réseaux.
pas cette great-
Mais je l'ai pas
ce
connu sur son
greatness.
rap.
Ben,
I saw him doing some funny shit, and then I was like, oh shit, he raps.
Jean-Baptiste.
Oh, shit, he's got
Jean-Baptiste.
followers. Yeah.
Jean-Baptiste.
Yeah, yeah.
Mais tu vois comme that level of self-pressure dans le monde du rap aussi,
Yeah.
maybe that's why certain people are like, yeah, but I don't want people to see me.
Yeah, but I
like-
mean, tu sais, je m'en fous que t'as des views. I respect your pen game. That's one of the main reasons I want you on my show. And if I don't know you, send me a video of you, and so I can be like, okay, yeah, you can be on this platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So j'ai aimé aussi du monde qui m'ont tag, des jeunes, ils ont yo bro, yo Barz Up, c'est no, check mon shit, check mon shit. Oh, okay, yeah, I could fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Mais je peux comprendre aussi big artists that certain people only move if there's money involved. Certain people move if there's really an opportunity or if there's an album coming out or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But me, it's not about the album. It's about you. The best way to shine for me on Barz Up is an exclusive 16 or more. Usually people do it like a 24.
Yeah, for sure.
Word up.
Well,
But
bar up, you
I
know?
want something exclusive.
Yeah, 100%.
You know
Yeah,
what
don't
I'm
come and
saying?
spit. Yeah, for sure.
But
bro.
some people came with a verse with a future album that's coming like the year after, and that's cool too.
And
I don't mind.
It happens to fit with that
Yeah.
producer.
Yeah, and that, I don't mind that too, because you won't hear it till the year after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
but quand même, c'est comme.
non, je suis d'accord, je te comprends, mais en même temps, I don't mind that, but I prefer an exclusive verse with an exclusive beat.
Ouais, c'est honnêtement, je vais encore talk mon shit un peu.
Yeah.
Pour les artistes français, je peux comprendre un peu parce que vraiment, il y a des artistes francophones qui vraiment, they're successful for real. They have the numbers, they have this,
mad
they have that.
successful.
So if they're going to say no, okay, maybe I could take it on the chin a little bit more, pause. But si on parle des artistes anglophones à Montréal, bro, like des artistes anglophones montréalais, bro, avec tes 2000 views, bro, you're not too famous to do anything, bro. So like, relax. You know, I'm sorry. It gets on my fucking nerves. These guys want to act Hollywood. They come out with a release. You got 800 views on your video, bro. You're gonna big dog me for real? Like, relax, relax.
Shots fired.
I know I didn't. By the way,
Bang,
when I
bang.
said big dog, I don't mean those guys, but I'm using it as a term.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Bang bang.
But relax. Plus, between you and me and Basic can fucking out rap all you guys anyway. So, but that's another story. Continue. I just wanted to talk my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proficient.
Jeez.
I have some proficiency when it comes to this microphone.
Jeez.
You know?
Shout out.
I
Look at
may-
Steve's face. I'm sorry, bro. It's been a while since I freaked
Shout
out.
out.
You know?
Shout out. Shout out. Shout out. Shout out,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
Yo,
Yeah, it's
Wally's
all good,
like,
bro.
yeah.
I love that talk. You know what I'm saying? You
Spicy.
Yeah. It's good.
Spicy
No,
talk.
yo, calme-toi, toi.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Mais speaking of spicy talk, là, ben big up pour le Barz Up. Parce
Thanks,
que,
bro.
like, you don't see this kind of a situation happening as far as either side of French or English, like rap. We don't see artists trying to create and put on platforms for other people. And if there are, it's not with the kind of like, you spent good money to make it look this good and sound this good and
It
it's
looks professional, lah.
it is professional. That's what I mean. Like, it could be a TV show.
Facts.
It could actually get picked up.
Facts.
And like, yo, let's get all your content and
Facts.
put it on Natsif TV. Okay, what's
Shout out.
going on? Hello.
Shout out.
Let's put it on
Shout
Natsif
out.
on Videotron.
what I
Hello.
mean? Shout
I'll
out.
only take 1% of the deal for coming up with the idea, you know?
Yo, j'ai rien dit, hein. He said it.
You know what I mean?
So, shout out.
Mais shout out à toi pour ça, mais toi, t'as jamais fait un battle, right? Est-ce que
Non.
pourquoi
Non.
et pourquoi tu le parce que je sais que tu vas pas jamais le faire.
Yo, arrête de pousser le monde vers le
I'm just
battle.
interested, man. I'm in the battle
Non, je
world.
comprends.
He's judged paid battles with me too at events. You know what I mean? So,
I prefer watching than performing. Because utiliser mon temps to bash somebody for 3 rounds, I can't do that shit. Tu sais, j'aime ça. Je peux drop des subliminals on records.
lol.
All day, bro. All day. Des petits subliminals, des petits shots, you know?
Lol.
Je peux être ton bartender sur 2-3 verses, là. Sur un verse, pas 2-3 verses, sur un verse. Je peux être ton bartender, donner 2-3 shots. But...
Je te serve.
Là. But being, like... Nah, bro. I can't. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. But I love the art, bro. Respect to all the rap battlers out there, bro. I love the art. Quand vous sortez des bars and all that shit, I love that shit. Like, you know, when there's a lot of clever artists are over there, like doing their thing. And,
100%.
Yo,
Pen game.
It's a different
game.
format.
Yes, a different format.
The writing is insane.
Mais des fois, le rap battler, il rappe pas bien en wax, though.
But that's most of the time. It's most of the
I
time.
think it is most of the time.
It is because it's a completely different art form.
I think the craft necessary for great battling, whatever type of battler you are, from punchlining to scheming to gros disrespect to whatever, that type of craftsmanship and skill set doesn't necessarily translate well to rhythmic, sonic,
Songwriting.
melodic, etc.
Man.
Not even to say songwriting, but just there's a set structured tempo to music that doesn't necessarily exist in battle rap.
Yeah.
You can have a much more theatrical
You're 100%
approach to
right.
things,
You're 100% right.
etc. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
there's no beat, right? So it's kind of like you.
exactly.
Can just,
You have the space to do way more
You're right.
things that you couldn't do on a beat because you
right.
would sound so off.
Mais les gros battlers in the US are good MCs on wax, though.
Not all of them.
Most aren't.
Bro, Daylight is nice on wax.
Daylight, there's only a handful of people
Murder
that
Moog
sound
is nice.
good.
Murder Moog is nice.
Murder
for
sounds
sure.
good on beat. Daylight, Lux,
is nice.
and Sue Surf.
Oh, j'ai jamais entendu
Math
Sue
Hoffa
Surf.
too.
Math
makes-
Hoffa is
Math
nice.
Hoffa gets busy.
Yeah, but we're talking about making great music, or we're talking about sounding good on a beat.
Well,
okay,
let's
okay,
differentiate
why?
because are we?
Because Sue Surf is one of the best as far as like making great music. He makes great music. He's maybe the best mainstream US battle rapper as far as making
Okay,
music.
okay.
Yeah,
Jamais
straight
checké
up.
Sue Surf.
Il est très bon. Il est très bon quand même.
Okay.
But it is interesting that they can't. You were gonna say something about this, though.
No, it's just like because I think we have to differentiate too because there's different types of even studio rappers. There's different types of studio rappers. You got your guys that are just bars, you know, the Lloyd Bankses of the world to bring them up again.
Yeah.
You know, these guys. But then you also have guys who, okay, maybe they're not punchline guys, but they can just write an incredible song. Like
Yeah.
the first one that comes to mind is Royce 5'9". Like, bro, like for me, he's one of my favorite artists.
Yo,
and
he's
like
got bars,
No,
bro.
he's got bars, but it's not like, you know, it's not one-off punchlines. It's like a whole structured verse
Yeah,
where the
true.
whole
Yeah,
thing kind
yeah.
of is in conjunction with
Yeah,
itself, you know?
true.
But like, so there's different levels to it. But like for me, the older I get, I'm really more into talented song. Like I like a good song, bro. A good structure,
Yeah, yeah.
a story, cohesion, shit like that is what really is what does it for me. More so than just, you know, packing 82 punchlines into a 16-bar verse. It's cool. It has its place,
Yeah.
but it's not the same thing.
Save it for when you come on Barz Up, man.
There you
I
go.
mean?
There you go.
You know what I mean? Or pass the mic.
Know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Pull up on us. I mean, we really touched on so many different topics, from the clothing entrepreneur,
100%.
acting, rapping. Like, I mean, is there anything specific that you wanted to touch on outside of like maybe because we have a little, you know, tradition
Little
on Hustle
segment that we like to
Podcast,
do
you know
over
what I
here,
mean?
yeah.
And this is the gem.
Okay.
So what we do is we ask our guests when they're on here is to take the gem, as you can see, the gem over the hustle, and to drop the gem and give us what you would say if out of this almost 2 hours, you could only really leave the people with that gem to take with them. Like, Hustle Podcast, this is my gem for y'all. Like, pick up the gem, drop the gem on us, and what would your last words to us be, man? Wahlee
Drop
Sparks
a
in the
gem on
building.
him à la Mobb Deep.
You know what I mean?
All right, bro. My gem for the night, for the day, is stay true to yourself, question everything, and never let your ego take over yourself. Because the best way to live life is putting your ego aside. Because there's more thing you can feel and embrace without having an ego in front of it.
That works.
Mic drop,
That
gem
definitely works.
dropped.
What's going on?
Let's go.
I feel like I kind of let my ego take control just now when I was freaking out. Should I scale it back a little bit?
No.
I went too
That
much?
was,
It's all good,
that
it's all
was
good, it's all
awesome,
good, it's all
man.
good.
That was awesome,
It's all
bro.
good.
I mean,
It's all
yo, Wahlee
C'est
Sparks,
juste,
bro.
it's that evolution talk. C'est
Facts.
le grown man talk.
Facts,
C'est
facts,
toujours un
ouais.
grown man talk.
Le marathon
c'est-
continue, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
exactly,
Nipsey.
you know?
Shout out Nipsey, man.
So,
Tech, man.
shout out à tous ceux qui ont écouté.
Shout out.
Shout
On est
out
là,
to
man.
both of y'all. It was a
man,
good
love,
ass talk.
Bro, shout out à
You know
toi
what I'm
pour
saying?
être avec nous, bro. Thanks
Yeah,
for
bro.
blessing us with your
Yeah, bro.
time, with the gem and the whole conversation,
You already
bro.
know.
Yo, you mean, si tu sais, tu sais.
Si tu sais, tu sais,
Volume
mon
1
gars.
out
Yes.
now. Go check that out.
Yes.
Check it out.
Volume 2 coming out July.
Yeah.
Tech, you want to take us out with the last words, man?
I mean, listen, he's got the platform as well. Barz Up. You see him all over your TV screens. You know what it is, man. We got a couple episodes in the bank, ladies and gentlemen. The
Stop
momentum
playing with us.
and the marathon will continue. I can guarantee you that. So with that being said, much love to Wahlee. Hustle Podcast. You know what it is. We out, bro.
Welcome to the hustle. If your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle, this is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break or fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow.